Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to motivate you to stay motivated in your job, or to motivate you to motivate your demotivated colleagues to stay motivated in their job. Right now, I would like to ask you all to stand up, please. Great. Now please show me your four what is it called? Finger. Four finger. Right one. And put it next to your right ear. Exactly. Now please point your finger to your ear and start to do a very small circles. I hope this gesture you will do always after my speech when someone asks you, should I quit my job? And you will say, are you crazy? No, software testing is amazing. Thank you very much. Sit down. Why should you listen to me? Why should you listen to this yellow little nut, as my colleagues called me? We will get back to the point. Because I was there. I was a junior tester. After that, I was senior tester. After that, test analyst, blah, 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 blah. And I always, in every career stages, I loved my job. But I realized I'm the only one. And I said, okay, let's work with that. Let's analyze it. Let's make revolution in motivation. How can I motivate my colleagues? And I started to do this job. Some facts at the very beginning, because some people love statistics. There was a big survive. This big survive to 2 years for 700 participants. Companies from the smaller ones, middle one, bigger ones, from the agile, from the V model, from the rest is something like we are agile. And there were many questions. They analyze it, open questions, specific ones, and after that, after this big survive, they got one sentence. I am highly motivated to do my job in testing. Pick strongly disagree or strongly agree. As you can see, actually you like your job. Thank you very much. Keep rocking and tell me after that how you do that. Not that quick. Not yet. We all know this theory, stick and carrot. But please, raise your hand who is passionate about dry carrots. Really just dry red carrot. Raise your hand. No one. One. Okay, I will get back to you. And let's change the outcome. Let's now think about the juicy one big piece of a carrot cake with layers and mascarpone, even like small carrot on the very, very top. Sounds better. Raise your hand. Oh, it's like carrot cake. Not bad. Yeah, I see some hands. Good. This is how we changed. This is how our generation and society changed. We are not driven only by money, by dry carrots. We want something more. We want our job, enjoy, bite by bite, step by step, layer by layer. Maybe someone can tell me, Petra, but come on. Money is important. Amen. Yes, absolutely. But let's think that, for example, I need for my living 5 dry carrots. If I have 5 dry carrots, or 6 or 7, I am fine, and I am start to think about carrot cake. Tomáš needs 7, for example. This is his standard. If he has 7, 8, he's fine. So this is the money. If you are fine with the money, we can speak about the more layers of motivation. If you are not fine with the money, we are only searching for dry carrots. Right now we will be here. So let's say that we all here are fine with our money. So I started to think about it. There are so many different theories about motivation. Awesome. And I would love to focus on the most important ones. No. Because I am the yellow little nut. We will get back to the point. We will not just dive into theory and numbers and graphics and blah, 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 blah. We will go practical. At the beginning, we will focus on personality integration testing, because I figured out that with everyone I have to talk differently. With everyone I have to speak differently, delegate my tasks differently. Short introduction about this topic, and after that we will jump into the candidate on the interview, junior or senior on the project, and then bonus. Why bonus? Similar type of presentation I had already last year in Berlin and Hungary, etc., etc. And there was always one question, always at the end, and I said, okay, I got it. I will put it into my next presentation. And call to action at the end. Personality integration testing. I got great opportunity to lead a team. Imagine, my boss came to me and he said, Petra, I have challenge for you. Lead 10 IT guys, but you know, they are a little bit like different and they have some kind of communication problems. And I said, I love different and I love communication problems. I can do that. This is what I thought. This is what I really thought. But after that came the meeting. It was us and management, and we were thinking about the new workflow for our bugs. I scheduled it for 1 hour. It ended after 10 minutes. When Tomáš just came away shouting on me, I need instruction, not like this shit brainstorming. After that was there Carolina, and she told me, you know, you are just shouting on each other. I don't like it. I will probably quit. And the last one, he told me, you know, you could squeeze it in one email while we had a meeting. I hate meetings. I was like, aha. And I got it. I have to communicate with people how they would communicate with themselves. And I started to work on it. I started to Google, amazing tool. And you know, I wasn't the only one who started to think about it. There were so many people thinking about how to communicate, how to approach different personalities, and so on. And at some point I said, oh, it's too much. It's too much for me. Sorry. And then I came to the kitchen, and there was my colleague, and he told me, Petra, you are totally yellow. I was like, give me a break. Give me a break. And he said, no. There is the guy Carl Jung, and once he was sipping a coffee as you right now doing, and after that he said, I got it. Hooray. Let's squeeze everything, these introverts, extroverts, sanguinic, blah, 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 blah. Let's squeeze it into 4 simple colors. Detailed blue, red, pulse red, harmonic green, and enthusiastic yellow. 4 simple colors. Amazing on this is that we all have these 4 colors inside. Just 2 are dominant and 2 are not that visible. But we have them all. The first one are experts. These people who are like writing emails, they love details, they are going deep and deep and deep. They are super important to have them in the team, because imagine that you have a team full of me. I hate Excel, really. We need people who love Excel. We need people who love graphics. We need people who always find the very small detail and the percentage and so on. They always questioning. They love questions and they are really precise. How to approach them, give them a detail. I started to, for example, to talk to my colleague. He's sitting in front of me. I sent him an email. Because he doesn't like interaction. And please don't touch these people. Don't. Pulse red, goal-oriented. They are not focused on the feelings on the people. They are focused on the tasks. They are focused on the goals. Let's say that until Friday we have to reach our quality gaps. No matter what. I don't care about people. You will stay here 12 hours per day, but you have to reach it. Sometimes they can be a little bit aggressive, but they are pushers. How to approach these people? Be brief, be bright, be gone. Go to the point, and don't be too much emotional. Harmony Green. These people always know about who has the birthday. They are so empathic. They know, for example, that this developer right now has a problem because his wife is cheating on him with someone else. So he always needs the interaction during the team. These people are super important in the team as well because they make a harmonic and relaxed environment. How to approach them? Show them that you understand them. Show them that you care. How to scare these people? I have a challenge for you. You have 2 days for that. They need time, and challenge is not a good word. Enthusiastic yellow. I have 97% of this color. They are social, they are dynamic, they always come to the office and say, hello, good morning, it's beautiful Monday, right? Everyone's like, but when they have a bad day, they can take everything personally, and they are chaotic. They hate details and graphics and emails. Not really. They love brainstorming. How to approach these people? Involve them. I need to know your opinion. Yes, I'm here. Fine. We know 4 colors. Let's start with the candidate on interview. Zuzka. This is the reason why I am in my company, Tesena. 3 years ago, I was at Software Testing Conference, and I came to this little tiny girl, and I asked her, hey, where are you working? And she said, I'm working in the super cool company in software testing. It's just, the projects are super cool, and the people, and everything. And I was like, yeah, I'm enjoying the Mercedes work is fine. This girl stuck in my mind, the passion, the vision. And after 1 year, when I quitted my job, I came to her and I started to work there. Be sure that all people in your company follow this vision, follow the passion. How to make a vision? The first thing, think about where do you see yourself in 10 years if you are following the same process, if you are following the same steps as you are doing right now? This is the first sentence you should ask yourself. The second sentence is, imagine that your picture of your company is on the cover page of the most famous magazine. What would be their title? What would be written there as the most admired company? What would be there? After that, have these 2 questions and spread them to the audience, to your employees, colleagues, all people. Gather all of this, and after that, make a statement. And this is, I would like to highlight, this statement, print out and put it on the wall on very visible place. Be sure that all people are passionate about the company and all people know why are they there. For example, Tesena has the statement to be #1 provider in software testing trainings. I lead their trainings. I participate 5 times per year on trainings. So this is our vision. And people as well asking me, this is really cool, but how to do that? Do it effectively. Do it future-oriented. Do it challenging. Do it unique. And start the sentence like, to become the worldwide something. Our vision is something. Have the vision. Right now, you have there the boss and the interviewer, and the boss is like crazy about the passion and loves the vision, blah, blah, blah. And after that, he starts to talk about benefits, right? We have these benefits. Stop for a while before you start to think, and focus on the person sitting in front of you. What did you like in your previous job? And then listen. Because Blue started to speak about tools and processes and numbers. Everything was effective. They were following procedures and so on. Red ones, it was challenging. I had to be there 10 hours per day, but still it was a big challenge and I moved. Harmony green, nice collective, people. I had always time for my family, and so on. Yellow, team buildings, barbecue, donuts, people. And after that, you can emphasize specific benefit for these people. Tools, challenges, time for your family, or teams, buildings. Great. So now you are a super good boss, and now focus on the candidate. Let's ask candidate the very similar question as you just asked your company. Because be honest, candidates are super lost. They don't know really what they want to do. So you have to be smart enough to know what they want to do. The first question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Do you want to be an expert? Do you want to be the number one in everything you do? Do you want to be the person who everyone is talking to, like, hey, I know, yeah, Lukáš, he knows, let's ask Lukáš. Do you want to be an expert? Or do you want to be a captain? Do you want to delegate? Do you want to coordinate? Do you want to have a knowledge from every possible area, but not really deep? Just simply work with the people, or work with the tasks. Expert or captain. And then you can start to work with this information. Because once you have in front of you expert, you can say, we have here for you really nice printed career path. Imagine that first 2 years you will be junior tester, after that you will be senior tester, and after that you can be a champion. We have in our company like champion, tester champion, and then you have to be consultant in few years. How does it sound for you? Sexy, right? Because you just hit the target. Or where do you see yourself? Imagine that during the first year you can be a junior tester, then the senior tester, then you can have a small team, and then maybe like a bigger team, test manager, coordinator, lead, etc., etc. How does it sound for you? Sexy, right? Because you just hit the target. And this question and these 2 lines are so commonly simply misunderstood and not used. So important. Dear candidate, prepare a frame because you will need it. Certification. Who is here certified? Please raise your hand. Who is here certified? Super cool. I will find you after and we will talk. And who is here certified test manager? Raise your hand. Even more cooler, fine. There are more people like this. And this feeling is especially the feeling you have to give your candidate. For the junior assessor, if it's this person sitting in front of you, it's like, wow, cool, I can have a paper, and after that I can give a selfie with my certification. For senior tester, it's something like a community of the people. I have to find them, more knowledge. You can join some Facebook events, Facebook something where test managers are coming and so on. And as well, it makes like appreciation for your job. You paid me a certification, that's super cool. What I highly recommend, once you give your employees, your colleagues a certification program, after that always force them to take the picture and put these pictures on the wall. Super motivating stuff. We have all certifications in our company on the wall. Dear junior or senior tester, welcome on the project. Right now, I would like to split it into 3 parts. The first one is on the very beginning on every project when you jump to that. After that, on ongoing activities. And the last one is the icing of the cake. And then if you will see there a bull, it means like for juniors. If you see there the head with the bull, it means like for seniors. Box is for both, no matter what. I have seen so many people quitting their job, leaving the company absolutely unmotivated because they didn't know deadlines. Because what's happened at the beginning is like, welcome here are papers, read them, and get along with environment. This is what's happening when you join some new company. So you start to read. 1 week, you like it, it's fun, everything is new. Second week, everyone is kind of busy, no trainings, nothing. The third week, I don't like it, no one helps me, nothing is going on here. Simply tell them, if you have the project for them, tell them, 1 week, read it. After that, on the Friday, you will get this, and then you will be busy until this. The contract of this project ends in the January, and after that, we will think about something else. We need to know what will happen. If you don't have any project right now for them, say them honestly, please, honestly. Right now, I don't have any project for you, but I'm sure something will come. I'm working on it. I will update you with every information. Right now, 2 weeks, my estimation is 2 weeks to read it. After that, I will get back to you, and so on. Simply talk to them. Tell them what will happen. Why do you think people put posts on social media? Because we want feedback. But not only just some feedback. We want quick feedback. We want it fast. So that's why always people asking for feedback. They want to know if they are doing a good job or how they can improve. Imagine that on karaoke, for example, you come to the karaoke, you sing there, and no one is interested what you are actually doing. Someone even like boo you. How many times do you think you will go to the karaoke? Maximum like twice. But imagine that you are going to the karaoke and everyone telling you, hey, great job. Maybe next time the high lines you can a little bit put lower, take some lessons, but I love it and I would love to be in an audience the next time. These people maybe in the future will even like organize on themselves on the weekend some karaoke trips. And in their free time, they will educate themselves. Just give them feedback. Schedule with them face-to-faces, monthly, twice per week, something like that. But don't give them just some of the feedback. If you have the blue color in front of you, send a lot of information in advance by email and be detailed and base everything on numbers and graphics and the clear information. Give them time to ask, because they will be probably like sitting there, not even like having eye contact with you, and they will ask you, be patient enough. If you are red or if you are low, be patient, and answer them. Red ones, get to the point directly. This is how the situation is. This is what I expect from you. Blah, 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 task. Focus. Don't be too emotional. Don't talk about as your puppy is super cool or you are going to the trip. No. If you are giving a feedback to the red colors, you have to find in yourself the red color and be straight. For green ones, this is really nice. Nodding doesn't mean that they are agreeing. It means that they are listening. Provide them support. Say them that you understand them. They understand your their approach and so on. Slow down and make it friendly atmosphere if you are giving feedback to the green color. Yellow, keep it simple. Be ready. They will talk a lot. And you can be a little bit emotional and base everything on the feelings. You know, I feel that you like this job, or I feel you are not really like this job. Can you tell me more about that? And challenge them. We love challenges. This is the challenge for you. Yes, I am here. Maybe you're right now asking yourself, okay, so I should be like an expert for 4 colors. I just see the person and see, this is blue, this is green. No. But I will give you, this is the magical tool I'm using and I started to use lately. It's a pizza feedback. Because what you do with the pizza, you eat it all. At the beginning, start with blue. Describe the problem. Base it on information, base it on numbers, base it on the reality. And use data, use facts. First part, description. move to the green one. So, if I understand well what happened, can you tell me this in your words? Can you describe it from your point of view? You have to listen and ask. Calm down, listen and ask their approach, how they see the situation. After that, jump into yellow one. So this and this happen. Are you aware about the consequences which it can have in the future? Let them to be involved in this discussion. Let them to think about consequences. And let them to suggest new ideas. Because yellow are super creative. If you tell them like, do it like this way, they're like, it's too limiting for me. They need to discover on themselves the consequences and the new approaches. And after that, red. Tasks, deadlines, and be clear, be bright, be gone. And absolutely agreement. I always send everything by email at the end, because once you have it black on white, you have it black on white. And action. Always do this circle. We have tried it with my colleagues. We challenged ourselves to do that. And from some reason, we always skipped the green. We always say, this is the situation and this is my resolution. This is the task you have to do. We never have listened, and we haven't left waiting for the suggestions from the other part. So try it next time. One more thing. Maybe you're asking, okay, so I start with the blue one and I have in front of me the red person. So I have to seriously go all this. No, you don't have to. Simply, it will spontaneously follow up. So you'll be like, quickly, red. If you have the blue one, you will spend half an hour describing the problems and all details. And after that, you will finally move. I have a team, and they are super crazy. And I said to my colleague, hey, I would like to do something with them. But there are like 10 guys. And I guess they will not probably be happy to go with me to the wellness. She's like, nah, probably not. So, but after that, she said, you know what, Petra? Give them budget. Give them budget. And let them think about the team building, what they would love to do. I said, hey, pretty cool idea. And this is a whole changing, super simple idea. If you give the people budget and they have to think about it, they will start conversation. They will start to discuss next to each other. And if you have in your team people who have, for example, children, their parents, maybe they would love to go to some musical with their children. And musical wouldn't cross my mind to organize for them. If you have some younger ones, maybe they will figure out something else. So give them budget. Conferences and meetups. Super cool stuff. This is the icing of the cake already. Conferences, what give it to young people? I can see that it's like, oh, Tomáš, it's cool, I love your presentation. And after that, we have to discuss about these tools, etc. We are social people. We love it. We put everything on the social media. We love interaction. It just bright our world. And there are so many software testings around the world. It's amazing. For senior testers, it's something, sometimes I can see that, I don't see any new approach coming here. Nothing is really working. I need some new information. And after that, they come to the conference. There are 1,000 people and say, oh, this is idea I like. And I like this guy from the US. I actually can communicate with him this problem. Please support your colleagues to go to the conferences and speak there or at least participate there. What I really like as well, if they are participating there, after that, ask them to make a small session for everyone what was going on that conference, to describe them, to explain them, to teach them. Because this will completely change the approach of the participating on the conference. This is what I really like. Provide the person a specific training, not some training, please specific training. What does it mean? What really happens is, for example, when you have a test coordinator and he's starting to be, or you have a test lead and he's starting to be a test manager. What happens is like, give him some training. What is right now popular? Presentation skills, yes. Maybe time management, cool as well. But we will get to the point later on. If you have a developer and you are after that skipping to the test analyst, see, there is far more exploratory testing and far more test design. So these people need to have some sort of training in this, or at least they should know what is waiting for them. If you have test analyst and you are skipping to the part of the test lead, there is far more management and improvement. But this part, what I loved, is test lead and test manager. Management, it's clear, there is still a lot of management, but there is not so much test design and execution. And this is how we come to the micromanagement. Because if you give the person a workshop or training in time management or presentation skills, but they are expert in execution, they are daily based, they are executing tasks and working with test steps, and after that they jump to the role of test manager. What you have micromanager with a precise schedule and amazing presentation skills. But still, at the very end, it's micromanager. Because he was used to execute tests, and after that, he has to just give up these skills. He has to delegate. Oh, no. They cannot do it as good as I do. And bonus. Wind up worker. Always the same question. So Petra, imagine I have a team, I have a member in my team. I had 5 or 7 face-to-face with him. I don't know how to motivate him. I really don't know. I was asking a lot. And he's still like, I'm fine. He's going to the work at 8. He's leaving at 4. How to find his motivation? I am already exhausted. And I said, okay, man, the first of all, motivation is inner. No one can motivate it if he's not willing himself. You can waste like whole your life to find the root of his motivation, but if it's not in him, you will not ever find it. And then the second question, results. Does he deliver results? Yes or no? Does he do a good job? Yes or no? Are you satisfied with the things he do on daily basis in a team and so on? Yes or no? If yes, good job. Simply good job. Dear managers, leaders, don't waste your time on finding the roots of motivation of someone who is doing good job and you're satisfied with him. Because what happens, if you are purely focused on this person, you are not focused on this team. And this team start to be maybe demotivated. So simply say, fine, good, and I will now focus on the rest. But unfortunately, in 99 cases, the answer was no. No, the results are not there, simply. Then I was speaking with my boss about this situation, and he said, Petra, do you know what really can nicely motivate people? If you fire them. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, really. If you put away the weakest wheel in the team, what will after that other people start to think, oh, he really did it. He fired him. And after that, the effectiveness start to be like, productivity, you have to simply put away this person. If he's not delivering outcomes, and if you already wasted all your energy on finding the root of the motivation. What after that, in many cases, when I said, fire, sorry. Like, no, our company don't do that. I'm sorry. We cannot really, it's like, Yeah, I'm sorry. So this is my answer to your question. It's hard, but this is as it is. Motivated in all career stages, a software tester's tale. Right now, I really hope the next time when someone tells you, hey, should I quit? You will say, no, are you crazy? But I hope you will not only do this gesture, you will even motivate this person precisely. You will give him numbers, you will give him challenges, you will be enthusiastic, and so on. But right now, maybe you're thinking, how should I know who is in front of me? And I promised you that at the very end of my presentation, there will be a call to action, right? Find your colors. Right now, when you will leave this track, when you will leave this room, there will be everywhere on the tables, there will be these small stickers, yellow, red, blue, and green. Pick one or two and put them somewhere. Pick one or two as you feel you are on this 40 minutes short discussion. I don't want you right now to be an expert on it, but simply feel what the other person is telling to you. Feel how is it when you after that meet the blue person and you are yellow, because yellow or blue, oh my God, enthusiastic and the details kill me. And red one and green one, green, goals-oriented, green one, we need time and people. It's not really working. But as well, these two colors can the most teach of each other. So please, after that, go there and pick one. Where to pick one, Tomáš, our sinner, will help us. You can pick it whenever you simply want, one or two. So thank you very much. Is there any questions? We are talking today about the candidate interview, junior and senior, and why not worker based on 4 colors. Thank you.
Thank you, Petra Boušková. You asked a question about the questions, and the questions are in Slido, so can we have the Slido screen, please? As ever, just very briefly, 1 or 2. And the question number 1 is from Kamil. How do you overcome the daily routine and boredom during repeatable tasks?
I have it in myself, so I can be really I sit in front of my computer, I put the music on, I'm listening, I'm challenging myself. I have the red one as well, so I'm aware about my tasks. And after that, I deliver the tasks, I do that, and then I'm like, oh my God, good. If it's really a big routine, I delegate to people who love it, so we are fine.
That explains a lot, yes. And question number 2, please. Kamil, don't forget your gift afterwards. From Evelina, how to motivate yourself in critical moments when we stop believing in our abilities?
Our possibilities, abilities. How to motivate in critical moments. The most important thing is to have a trust in your boss and come to your boss and say him what is really pain in your ass right now and how to put it away. And then it's important to have around you people who can you rely. So if you have this moment you want to cry and everything sucks and everyone has it, I simply call my friends and tell him that everything sucks.
You described, Petra, yourself as a nut, but I think we're going to remember you as a sweet M&M. Petra Boušková.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.